Hi, my name's Ritson. I'm from Melton Mowbray in the UK. I just want to leave this short review for Auzen. Um, the reason being is because I've had such a terrific experience with them. But if I go back in the reason for contacting Auzen was that in February of this year, 2024, I decided to go and see an audiologist, a local audiologist. My hearing has been progressively getting worse over the last 10 years. But really, the last 5 years especially, my wife has been complaining that the television's been too loud. I've got a 15-year-old boy. He's the same, saying, "Dad, why do you have to have the television so loud?" Because it wasn't any loud for the actual loudness. I wanted it for clarity, because I couldn't understand. I kept missing words, and this is also the same at work. I was forever asking work colleagues to repeat themselves in conference rooms, in seminars. I struggled to hear people at the back of the room talking, whereas everybody else seemed to hear them. And I was asking people, "What did he say?" And they said, "Oh, he said this." So I just thought, let me get my hearing tested, see if there's any major problems with it. So I went to see a local audiologist, and he did a full test on my ears and said, "Yep, you've definitely got hearing loss." That I put down maybe to the 10 years I had in the coal mines back in the 70s and 80s, and then on construction sites in the 80s, and not being provided any hearing protection, any hearing muffs or earplugs or anything like that. Nothing like that in the mining industry back in the 70s. So I put it down to that. Maybe a bit of getting a bit older. I mean, I'm 66 years of age, 67 this year. But anyhow, this audiologist did the test and said, "Yeah, you've lost hearing, Mr. Bentley. You do need hearing aids." And I looked at the cost of them. I wanted to get myself something that was small, that I could use, that would be a bit of high tech on it, because I like using my smartphone. But I also wanted to use something that was, waterproof and whatever. So I looked at the highest spec ones that I could find, really, which is the Widex SmartRIC 440, which is a very small unit. Looked nice. Asked the cost of it, and the cost I was looking at around £5,000 for the two, which I thought at that time I just can't afford that. So that was back in February. So I decided to do my own homework, as I usually do. Went online, and I found Auzen on the internet. Thought, wow, that looks like an interesting company. Decided to contact them. Made initial contact and did an online assessment. That was quite easy to do, actually. I just wore a pair of earphones, over the ear ones or earphones. And to be honest with you, it was exactly the same test the local audiologist had just completed in February. Same result, came back with that I've got hearing loss, and to tie up with one of the Auzen audiologists. I got a lovely email contact from Talia Shapiro. Agreed to have an online consultation with her, so we could see each other face to face on it wasn't on Teams, it was on Google, I think, somehow. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was a video call. And Talia carried out another assessment online and agreed, yes, the hearing loss is there, and it would have been caused primarily by the lack of hearing protection back in the 70s, 80s, and a little bit of age related as well. So she did a little guide with me through the various options available, the Phonex and other hearing aids available. Now, Talia was very, very professional. I felt at ease with her straight away. I didn't feel under pressure to buy any certain hearing aids. She just let me know what was available on the market. Did I want to go for mid-range? Did I want to go for high range? Then she explained the difference between the the low value one, mid value one, and the high value ones, what you get from them. Now, I did say to her, I do want to go for the high range ones. So again, I looked at the Widex SmartRIC 440, very small unit, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Can be operated through an app on my smartphone, a Widex app on the smartphone. So I decided to have a look at them. Now, I was absolutely surprised when the cost was 40%, 50% cheaper than had been quoted by the local audiologist. So I decided to buy them. I was putting my trust in Auzen and in Talia. So I went ahead and bought them, paid for them. I got insurance with them as well, so I paid for the insurance with them as well. So if I lose them or they get damaged or anything like that, they can get replaced. Once they arrived, I then charged them up and agreed another consultation with Talia. Talia then showed me exactly how to use the hearing aids, how to insert them, and how to actually use them. And she, amazingly, when you buy them, they send out another small unit that you put around your neck, which links to your hearing aids, which then means that Talia could actually adjust the hearing aids remotely, which I found absolutely fantastic. I mean, she could see, I was listening to the sounds again, and she could see a graph of what I was listening to, and she could alter the sound for me, so you get less echo. You could hear things more clearly. One ear had to be adjusted slightly more than the other, maybe because of a slight further loss in the right ear than the left ear. But anyhow, so Talia adjusted them for me. Made it very easy. I felt very comfortable, and I've been wearing them now since April. So April, May, June, July. We're on the 16th of August, and it's been absolutely fantastic. It's just been a new lease of life. My wife and son can have the television at a very low level, comfortable for them. I can adjust the hearing aids to suit my own comfort level. Now I can adjust them, and it's absolutely brilliant because on the app you can adjust it for TV, you can adjust it for travel, for outside walking, for music. There's all sorts of adjustments on it, and you can play around with that for quite a while until you get the actual get the comfort level you want. I have one for restaurants as well. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I went into a restaurant with a couple of my work colleagues, and the music in the background was pretty loud and people talking at the table, and I'm thinking, well, I've got hearing aids, I should be able to hear people talking properly. So I just played around with them on the app. Absolutely brilliant. I could put the music into the background, so it was a lot, the sound was a lot lower, and I could direct the sound from people talking to me direct to my hearing aids. So I could literally hear people across the other side of the table talking, and music in the background, so it was absolutely fantastic. And I've had 100% support from Talia in WhatsApp messaging, whereby I've asked her, can I change this, can I change that? And I had one more session with her to adjust a few things. But all I can say is that it's been an absolute life-changing experience. And obviously I wanted to do this review, but I also wanted to show you exactly now that I'm wearing my glasses, as you can see, but I'm also wearing my hearing aids at the same time. These are the Widex SmartRIC 440s, and they're just so tiny that even wearing my glasses, as you can see, it's such a small unit, this size, and comes with its own self-charging case, so that I can carry with me. I've actually taken this fully charged with me for a week away on business, and wearing my hearing aids all day, take them out at night time, going to bed, put them in this, they're fully charged again the following morning. I get at least 18, 24 hours out of a full charge. And they're just so easy to put back in again. So even with my glasses on, I can just slip it over the ear and slip it in, hide straight behind the ear, and take my glasses off. And as you can see, you know, pretty much invisible, which I found absolutely brilliant, comfortable to wear, fit perfectly. But put the hearing aids to one side. The experience I had with Talia from the beginning was 100% professional. You know, having a hearing aid test done with her online, which I thought was not going to be as good as seeing a local audiologist. Having hearing tests done online with her, she helped me guide me through the purchase of the hearing aids. She then also helped me set the hearing aids up, did adjustment for the hearing aids, and she's always on WhatsApp if I needed her for any adjustment. So all I can say is that, you know, I'm 100%, more than 100% happy with Auzen, with Talia, and with my hearing aids. And I couldn't ask for anything better than what I've got now. My life has totally changed, in the house, outside the house. I'm still working, by the way, so I still I still travel quite a lot. I go to seminars, conferences, and I can adjust my hearing aids to suit my environment. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you to Auzen, but thank you so much for Talia. Without her, I don't think I'd be wearing them today. Thanks, Talia. Thanks to Auzen. Thanks to Widex. Thank you. Bye.